Let me give you a countdown.
It's Sunday afternoon as your Chester County Cougars prepare to face off against the Delaware Junior Blue Hens here at the John M. Cleveland Ice Rink. A pleasant good afternoon and welcome to our coverage of Chester County hockey. I'm Ed Henry, along with Bill Peasy. Cougars received their first loss of the season yesterday to Delco Phantoms by a score of 3-2, but are looking to bounce back with a win today against the Delaware Junior Blue Hens. Blue Hens have struggled this year, losing their first 3 games, but they're looking to change that today.
Yeah, Ed, yesterday was a struggle. The boys struggled a little bit out there against Delco. They looked like they didn't have enough energy to start the game. They were a little short-handed. Today looks like a much different squad, though. They're definitely going to be running 3 full lines today. They have a few more additions to the lineup. And I could just tell by the energy in the warm-ups, they definitely look like they're ready to play.
Well, finding the net in yesterday's game, your boy Liam Peasy scored the Cougars' first goal with Ty Navazio and Nate Kelly having the assist. That was Peasy's 4th goal of the season and looks to continue his scoring streak, having 1 in each of the first 3 opening games. Colin Beeman picked up the 2nd goal with a power play in the 2nd period. Jack DeBosky and Liam Peasy had the helpers on that one. Keys to the game are brought to you by High Impact Fitness. They're looking to rebound after yesterday's loss. The team needs to learn from their mistakes, but put it behind them and just focus on today. Simplification in all zones. The team seemed a little tight yesterday. There were a number of kind of off-the-mark passes, choppy passes, second-guessing on plays. Just looking to slow down and maybe keep their head up. Don't chase the play. And finally, better nut coverage. Delco capitalized on having a forward in front of the net on several opportunities. The Cougars need to make sure they're aware of that and clear the porch when necessary.
Yesterday was just a very disjointed game overall. I think the coaches addressed a lot of their deficiencies in the locker room after the game and before today's game, so I expect a whole different result. One thing to look out for, the Blue Hens have only scored 4 goals in their first 3 games, so hopefully Chester County can shore up the defense and keep the Delaware Blue Hens off the scoreboard. If they just play their game, their offensive game, they should be okay. We'll see what happens.
So warm-ups are completed. Both teams gathered around their netminders. A few last-minute words of encouragement for each other, and we'll have our opening face-off in just a moment.
I'll do that.
Okay. With that, the puck is down, and this game is underway. Blue Hens with first possession back in their own zone, look to skate up and out. Big shot in from center ice. Justin Marvel's in net for Cougars today. He makes that first stoppage. It pops up out of play, and we'll get our first whistle. Puck all the way down into the Blue Hens end. Easy chases that down, rolls into the far corner. Chop that there. Blue Hens looking to move it out, goes off a skate. Walker gets a swat at it up to the point. Demboski's able to keep it in there. Move back down below. Blue Hens gain control and come out with speed. Cross center ice. Rest of the team off on a change, tries to get a shot off. That's caught up in skates and blocked in front. Poked ahead by Cristiano. Battle for it right below us here at center ice. It's backhanded up to the Blue Hens blue line. They're able to chip it in. Shapiro battles his, comes away with it, goes off the glass and moves it out to the center ice mark. Puck chip there into the Blue Hens bench, and we'll get another stoppage.
Finn Maroney just had a shift out there. You can definitely see his jump. They didn't have him the first few games, but you can see he's going to be a really good addition to the lineup today.
Yeah, they've got
Connor Thompson on the wing as well.
I was going to say, they've got a few more players today than they've had so far this season. The only two scratches are David Hoffman, who's currently out with an injury,
and Alex Frazier,
and
who's away at school.
Nate Kelly through center ice, flips one in on net. Goaltender struggles with it for a moment, but he's able to hold on, and he'll get another whistle.
Boys are moving their feet. You've got to get some shots on net. I think goalie looks a little shaky. Keep getting shots, crash that net, get some rebounds, maybe get a cheapie early on.
Offensive zone draw here for the Cougars. Puck chipped up to the line. Beeman gets a shot off, but that one's blocked down front. Spurts out in the middle. Nobody's able to get a stick on it. Blue Hens pick up the loose puck, and they move it all the way down. Puck in behind Justin Marvel, up to the point. DeWitt tries to redirect that. It finally goes out, comes back in offsides, and we'll get another whistle.
Yeah. And I'm in charge of the clock, and I messed it up again, so I'm going to try to catch it up. Doing my best Ed Henry impression.
That is definitely one of the hardest parts of this job, is maintaining that clock. Blue Hens try to make a move at the line there. Stood up, finally came in, but again offsides.
14:43 is the time on the real clock. We're going to see if we can get there shortly.
Nate DeWitt, who's able to chip that into the zone, a chase. He's got Linerman trailing behind him, tries to pick it up to the point. Nate Kelly's there. Looks, hits one in, goes off a glove and wide. Marker works on his in the corner, squirts out in front, turnaround shot there by Linerman, but that one's deflected into the far corner. Blue Hens try to move that up. Beeman races in to keep that in the zone. Tries to kick it out of his skates. Gets ahead of him. Finally put it over. Big shot there by Linerman, but the goaltender had the answer.
Really good shot by Severy.
The goaltender for the Blue Hens today is number 10, Luke Fordley. They'll get a whistle. They'll bring that all the way down into the Chester Cougars' end. Icing was the call. Puck hard off there, all the way down. I think that'll have too much on it. They wave it off at the last second. Fazio with it, turn around. That one gets caught up in skates. Pepe directs it over. Beeman, easy, puts that out into the middle. Goaltender had that one. Puck goes out across the blue line, push back in, and that'll be offsides.
Uh-oh. How do we fix that?
Puck chipped into the Chester County end from center ice. Shapiro takes over to get that. Blue Hens force it back down low. Shapiro with it again. He goes off the glass. They're able to knock that down and keep it in from behind the net. Squirts out in front. Pepe was able to keep that out of harm's way, and he'll skate out with speed. Feeds it up to Navazio, but that's chucked away from him, and Blue Hens go the other direction. Skate in, get the shot, and it goes over the glove of Justin Marvel, and Blue Hens lead the scoring in this one, 1-0.
That was just a break into the offensive zone there. I think Justin may have been screened. I think he got a piece of it with his glove and then just trickling it over the line. Tough goal, tough goal. Let's see how the boys respond.
Blue Hens force it back into the Chester Cougar end. Looking to try and add to their score. There's a shot there. That one goes wide. All the way to the far side. Bensman rushes to keep that in. Puck comes to the middle. Thompson's battle for it there. Able to get it out into the neutral zone for the Blue Hens. Force it back the other direction. Back behind. Kelly races over to that. He's taken down, but not before he's able to get it. Moved out to the middle, and they force it back out to center ice. Blue Hens fumbled the puck, but it was right at the line, and it was forced in offsides, so we'll get a neutral zone draw here.
Hunter was just a step behind that. He almost got to it.
Blue Hens win that draw. Beeman directs in, looking for DeWitt, but that was ahead of him. Blue Hens go the other direction. Caught there at the line. Marker had that come out of his skates. DeWitt racing in. Good work there. Tying it up in the corner. Marker tried to push that up. Henry with it from the blue line. He gets a shot. That one's deflected, but it goes up and over the net. Far side work there. Comes out to the middle. Blue Hens are able to gather it and move it out to the middle. Goes off a skate. He can gather it up. That's Beeman. He steps around one. Across center ice and in. Goes around another. He's chopped at as he goes in. Centers is out in front. Goaltender had a piece of it. Henry swats that in. Opportunity there. Big shot. Goaltender had it. He was struggling with it.
That's Severy's third solid shot of the period. He's going to get one of them today, I think. Really good effort down there by Collins. Take it into the corner, throw out in front. Looks like he got a whack, and they didn't call it. Should have been a slash against Delaware, but they didn't call that. So let's see if the boys are getting a little more pressure now. Let's see if they can get one in the net.
Puck put it back in there. Johnny Pepe with that. He's out there with DeFazio, comes all the way out. Defoski has it. He puts one, but that goes off a stick all the way up into the net and out of play. So we are down to 10:53 here in the first. I know our clock is slowly catching up. We'll get there at some point. I know it's a little...
I accidentally reset it. I'm sorry about that.
Puck comes out to the middle. Defoski knocks his man down. No call there. Piro's able to chip it. It goes the length of the ice, but not enough on it for icing. Puck all the way up. Piro plays that from center ice. That's deflected up and over the bench. We'll get another whistle. Put into the Blue Hens end. They go D to D and all the way up, but too hot for that pass to be handled. Piro goes across ice with it. They work for it right in front of the Blue Hens bench. Fazio there. Pepe pressures his men, but it's the Blue Hens who are able to come up with it. Fazio tries to pass that up. Whiffed on that, but is able to kick it up ahead. Sits in feet. Easy's there. He's battles along the board. Puck's forced out to the middle. Paula Beeman has it. He's looking to set it up. Gets it over to Peasy. Peasy backhands it, but that was caught up in the skate of Scarborough. Barker is able to move it ahead. Sorry, that's DeFazio out there. Big shoulder tear in the corner by DeFazio. They're starting to throw some bodies out there now. Blue Hens with it. They try to go rink wide. That's cut off there by Beeman. He's got it. Opportunity. Chipped up and over. Big opportunity there by Beeman. He puts it out in the middle. Another shot there.
Boys are really bringing the body now. They're starting to lay the hits on, and that's what they need to do.
Up to the point.
Delaware's doing the same thing.
There. That looked like it may be heading wide, but goaltender gets a piece, keeps it out. Blue Hens make a change. Nate Kelly goes and picks it up from behind the net. He looks, go up ice, goes off a one. He's looking for Finn Maroney, but it was deflected before he could get it. Caught up in skates. He's able to get it. Tries to skate, turn around there. Connor Cristiano is pinched off the play. Thompson can't catch up to his men. Blue Hens, big shot from center ice. Justin Marvel gloves that, puts it right back in play. Beeman from behind the net. Goes up to Maroney. Maroney feeds it across Cristiano. He was chipping ahead for Thompson, but that was too hot for Thompson to handle. In the corner. They work for it there. Try to go up to the point. Flips that up. But Beeman couldn't settle that down, so he has to regather at center ice. Looking for the home run pass there. Had Thompson, but he's knocked off the play. Back up. Thompson without a stick. Has it in his skates. He's able to still keep it in play. Kicks at it there. They swat at it. Puck's chipped over. Maroney in the corner. He's got Thompson with him. Thompson's leaned on. Puck's tied up in skates. Ref's telling him to move it. Finally up to the point. Big wind up there. Huge blast from Beeman. Goaltender has the answer, and they move it back out to the middle.
That was a really good save by the goaltender. Thought Cullen had the short side low, but really got through the pad out, making a really nice save.
Blue Hens have it in the Chester County end. Line and then tries to backhand up the boards, but that's cut off. Sits out in front, but they're able to clear it the length of the ice, and that will be icing.
That was a very dangerous puck. It was a good. We'll take the icing on that. Got in a real dangerous area, bouncing around. You never know what can happen there. Icing was the best course. 7:18 left in the first period. We're almost there with the clock.
Puck goes up the far side. It comes all the way out to center ice. DeWitt's there. He's got Leinonen with him. Puck battles for behind the net. Squirts out, chopped at there. Goaltender's able to see the loose puck, and he'll cover it up.
Again, the puck is fine in Severy. Really good shot there, short side. Just keeps hitting the goalie. Shots are really solid, though. They're not bad. They're not cheapies.
And that one shot back from Beeman. He looked like he was winding up to try and drive it through the goaltender.
Yeah, the goalie made a really good save there.
Puck up to the point, shot in on net. Goaltender's able to knock that down and cover it up.
Blue Hen goalie is Luke Fordley. He wasn't sure how solid he'd be. Let a couple rebounds up early, but he's been pretty solid since. 9 shots for Chester County so far here in the first.
Referee's coming over, giving instructions to both benches. I think he was talking about having the players play the puck as opposed to each other. Face-off sits there. Blue Hens are able to pick it up. Tried to move it out, but it doesn't come out of the zone. Put to the middle there. It's into DeWitt skates, but gets over to Marker. Puck behind the net. Put back out in the middle. That goes through a lot of bodies, but Blue Hens are able to gather up and head the other direction. Fluttered into the Chester County end. That was off of Leinenen's body. He didn't see it. Squirts out to the middle. DeWitt races in. Good coverage there. Hero off the glass, and it's able to get past everybody and move to center ice. Blue Hens knock it back in there. Hero again off the boards. That was...
It's an intentional icing. The faceoff will be in the Delaware Blue Hen end. 6:05 left here in the first.
Blue Hens win that draw, and they move it out to the middle. Zabosky with it. Turns around, tries to look to center it, but that goes off a body. Pepe over to Beeman. Beeman was looking to go back to Pepe, but that was out of reach for him. He races over to it. He's got some speed. Around the corner, was looking to get it up to the point, but that was cut off. Fabazio backhands down low. Easy with it, looking for the turnaround. Goaltender, it's loose out in front. They're able to clear it up and out. Good pressure there from the Cougars. Beeman turned around. Got it to Pepe, but he went with a no-look pass. Blue Hens had it, and they're able to get control and move it deep into the Chester County end as they head out on a line change. Beeman up to Navazio. He couldn't handle that at the blue line. Blue Hens were able to keep that in. Looking for the rink-wide pass there, but that gets by everybody, and will go the length of the ice.
Finally caught our clock. 4:58 left here in the first. Good pressure there for Chester County. Liam tried to stuff her. Goalie had the pad there, had the post covered.
Face off in the Chester County end. They win that back. Nate Kelly tries to go all the way around. That was brought in and back out. And so that's offsides. Blue Hens win that neutral zone draw. Get it over to Jovanovic. He skates in. Gets the shot off. Justin Marvel's got the answer for that one. Puck sits there. Thompson comes over. He's able to come away with it. Centered it. Was looking for Maroney. He's able to get a stick to keep it in the Blue Hens end. Goes behind the net. Goaltender will come out and play it. Held on to it, but they still keep it in play. Comes back out. Oh, tried to get it up to the point, but it splits the defenseman and out into the neutral zone.
Goalie's not allowed to freeze it back there. That's what they were telling him to move it. Would have been a 2-minute delay of game penalty.
Blue Hens come in with the puck. They fan on the first pass for the shot there. Puck goes back all the way down, and we'll get another icing. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the first period. Blue Hens currently lead your Chester County team by 1.
Shots are 10-5, Chester County. They're getting some chances here. They got to see if they can convert one. They need a bounce. They haven't had a bounce. I think the boys are squeezing their sticks a little bit tight. They haven't scored in 2 periods now, so they're a little bit, they're really pressing a little bit.
Puck up to the point. Blue Hens able to redirect that back down low. They get a swing at that one, but that goes up and over the net into the glass. Puck chopped all the way up and down. No ice there. Goaltender will come out to play it. DeWitt had it. Knocked away from him. He's knocked down. We'll get a whistle and a penalty.
We got an interference here on Delaware. Nate DeWitt was going for the puck, and puck went past. And looked like the defender just took out Nate before when he was trying to chase the puck. Got to play the puck. Can't just play the body all the time.
So with a few minutes remaining here in the first period, opportunity for the Cougars to tie this game with the power play. Big hit, big shot there, sits out in front, loose. They still work for it. It stays out, turnaround shot, and in!
That's called relentless pressure there. Shot, shot, shot. The goalie made some really good saves. Colin Beeman curled, took a shot from the bottom of the circle, and it found its way through. That's a lot, really good pressure by the boys. This is what they needed. Hopefully this opens the floodgates a little bit. Colin Beeman with the goal. I'm not sure who got the helpers. Liam was there, so was Johnny.
I was a little disappointed with myself there. We created a new goal song for the Cougars, and I had the wrong one loaded up.
Got a lot going on here, Ed.
Puck in the Blue Hens zone. Chester County works at it there in the corner. Finally move the puck. Blue Hens able to come up with it. They try to come out. Bodies still come together. Turnaround keep there from Beeman. They're finally able to force it across the line. Demboski with it there. Beeman goes all the way across, looking for Peasy. He gets a stick on it, puts it in deep. Blue Hens skate up and out. Cross center ice. Try to center it there, but Cristiano picks it up, put it ahead, but goes ahead of everybody. The Blue Hens had it. Ozio stripped away from him. Blue Hens are finally able to get into the Chester County zone. Turnaround shot there. That's knocked down in front by Kelly. He goes off all the way down. And they'll whistle that icing.
Body's flying around a little bit. Big hit in the defensive zone there by Connor Cristiano. Both benches are a little fired up here. Well, all the hits have been pretty clean so far. I haven't seen anything cheap, so as long as they're clean, it's just good hockey.
Puck sits and skates for a little bit there. Backhand shot from the Blue Hens goes wide. Off the glass, takes a weird bounce, goes all the way down. Baroni's got a step. Tries to center it, but Blue Hens were able to knock that pass down. Stepped in there by Navazio, but Blue Hens knocked that down and move it out. Shapiro is off the glass, is looking for Maroney, but that was ahead of him. Kelly off the boards. Navazio with it. Shot there, big rebound, sits in front, they battle for it, it goes behind the net.
Just missed that rebound.
Another turnaround, sits there, oh, another big rebound, just sitting in the blue paint. Puck forced the other direction, all the way down, and we'll get an icing. This is, I think, one of the first icings we've seen on the Blue Hens in a while. Offensive zone draw opportunity here for the Cougars. Just over a minute remaining here in the first period with a tie score of 1. Puck goes behind the net. Blue Hens able to steer it up the boards. They've got plenty of time and space to move it out to the middle. Puck was out the skates there. Beeman with it in his end. Goes off the boards. DeWitt can't get a handle on that one. Blue Hens able to redirect into the Chester County end. Henry races back behind. Ties his man up. And he moves it up to the point, but Blue Hens have it there. Back behind, Beeman's got some space there. He goes all the way across, has DeWitt. DeWitt with it. DeWitt across the blue line, turns the shot, that goes off a stick and stays wide.
I don't know.
He had Leinen wide open.
Wide open.
Everybody.
Wide open for a break, and he just missed him. I think he had, was it Leinen or was it Jake? I think it was Jake.
Back the other direction. Beeman's got it there. He's able to skate around a couple, and he's got speed in the neutral zone. Lost it in his skates, and it's poked away. Blue Hens bring it in. DeWitt has it. He goes off the boards to center. Blue Hens gather that up, and they'll go back in. There's the buzzer ending the first period. So at the end of one period of play, this game's all tied up at 1.
Yeah, despite the score, I think Chester County had the edge in play there in the offensive zone. They had a lot more shots. Shot totals on the scoreboard say 11-6. I think it's more than that. I think they had more like 14-15. And after a slow start, it seems Delaware is having a tough time getting the puck in and generating in their offensive zone. So I think things are where we kind of want them right now. We'd like a little more goals, but Chester County just has to keep doing what they're doing, keep cycling, keep the offensive pressure up, and I think things might work out for them here in a second.
And we'd like to take this opportunity to recognize one of our own, Michaela Mellon, was named DBHL Player of the Week. She posted her first career shutout last Saturday and quickly followed it up with a second shutout on Sunday. Michaela was able to stop all 17 shots she faced, with most of them coming in the third period, both games to secure the shutouts. Lead her Chester County Cougars 10U team to 2 victories. Way to go, Michaela. Named DBHL Player of the Week. Oh. I think you might have been looking for your mic on that one. I don't think I had that set up as an option with that particular piece. Sorry about that. Puck moved in, opportunity in front. Goaltender's able to hold on to that. Bodies come together, and they're a little chirping after the play there. Up to the point, Lubowski tries to pull one off, but that was deflected into the corner. Puck comes out to the middle, nobody saw it for a second, sat there. Easy directs it over. Hero puts that in. Good work in the corner. He's got Pepe and Navazio with him. Blue Hens able to come away with it and move it out. And they get it into the Chester County end. Puck wrapped around near side. Easy's got it. He flips it out. Blue Hens try to get it, but goes off a skate. Pepe's got it, and he moves in. Goes wide, drops it back. They were on a line change, and Blue Hens were able to pick up the loose puck, move it the other direction. Put back in, but offsides. They'll face this one off at center ice. Puck sat there for a while. Pushed ahead. Battle for it right there at the Blue Hens line. Baroni gets it, and he's able to push it in behind the net. Moves off the side there. Tied up, Baroni's able to come away with it, but knocked away from him. Blue Hens gathered up, and they move out. Bruin across center ice. Lost it there at the blue line. Pushed ahead. Baroni got a stick on it to redirect it. He races to pick up his own puck. Blue Hens head the other direction. Far side corner. Thompson has to turn around to gather that up. Kelly wraps it all the way up. That gets past Baroni, but does not have enough for icing. Chester County will make some player changes. All the way up and in. Backhand goes all the way through. No one's able to get a stick on that one. Puck rolls behind. Kelly's got it there. Picked up by Beeman. He heads out with speed. Across the blue line. He's whacked at there. Gets out in front. Puts the puck. And the goaltender's able to hang on to that to keep this game tied. Good win there for the Blue Hens. There's a shot from the point. That one is directed wide. Puck goes off the glass, out of play. And it looks like it multiplied in the netting, and we've got 2 pucks now. Blue Hens making some changes here. Cougars with that. Bodied in the corner. Hens directed out. It goes off a few bodies, and they finally move the other direction. Puck goes through. It's steered wide. And I think that play there a second ago could have been interference, but no whistle on that one either.
Yeah, the refs are definitely not calling a lot today. I guess they're being they're consistent in their not calling things, so that's okay, I guess. As long as they're consistent.
Consistency is the name of the game. Puck goes up. Blue Hens aren't able to keep that in, and it's forced out to the middle. Bodied there at the blue line. Jake Marker with that check. DeWitt was able to knock down that pass and get a handle on it. He forces it in deep as they heads off on a change. Down with the blue line there. Marker and Peasy. Fazio is able to force that in. Overskates that behind the net. He'll go after it on the far side. Shoulders his man there. He puts it back down low. They go off the boards. That one gets past Kelly. All the way down, no icing.
Not quite sure why there was no icing there. I guess they figured the defenseman had to play, but it was tough. It went under his stick. It wasn't an easy play.
Shapiro with it. He feeds it up ahead. Fazio up to Peasy. He steps around his man. Gathers it up in the corner. Blue jersey on his back, but still able to move it to the near side. He's got space, feeds it up to the point there. Henry's got it. He chops at it. High riser. Goaltender struggles with that, but he's able to hang on and get the whistle.
It's another period. More clock challenges here in the second for me and my clock operator. We are 12:20 here in the second, and we're catching up.
I'm not saying a word because I know how much fun that clock is.
It just, it's all right. I'm not going to complain.
Puck up to the point. Henry back to Shapiro, winding up. Oh, goaltender got a piece of it. Was able to direct it just up and over the net. Henry with a shot there. That's blocked out in front. Couple big blasts there from the defenseman on this shift.
Chester County having success getting the feed in the points and getting shots toward the net. Got to continue that.
Easy knocks that one down. He was able to avoid that check, but the Blue Hens able to pick up the loose puck and move it back the other direction. Oh, that one gets away from DePiero, but they're able to stay out of harm's way. Henry has it there. He goes up. Got it to Pepe. He tried to get it to the middle to Peasy, but Blue Hens cut that off. Body from behind there.
It's a hold. It's a hold. They didn't call that.
More consistency in the no-call action so far in this one. Puck put up in the air. DePiero gathers that up at his end, and he'll put it up in the air the other direction, but that goes out of play. So just over 11 minutes to go here in the second period. This score currently tied at 1 apiece. But not for lack of trying on the Cougars' end. They've been getting some good opportunities, just can't beat that goaltender right now. Puck down in front. Lebowski's able to redirect from behind the net. That one goes off a few bodies. Finally forced out into the middle. Blue Hens go D to D, but that doesn't go out. Cristiano picks it up. Stands on his pass. Blue Hens gather it, redirect it over. Kelly's got it there. Got it up Thompson, but couldn't handle that one. Finally gets it himself and chips it in deep behind the net. Looking to center it. Thompson again. Back up to Oski. He puts it back down to Thompson, but that was a fluttering puck. Couldn't get a stick on that. Near side boards. Work for it there. Blue Hens come away with it and try and go all the way around. Kelly comes in and rattles his man to keep that in. Blue Hens with the loose puck. So weird bounce. They're able to keep it in. Blue Hens struggling. Finally goes in on net. The goaltender will melt that one down. I think the Blue Hens are happy to have a whistle on that.
Yeah, the forecheck's really working there. They had the puck in that zone at least 30, 40 seconds. Couldn't seem to generate any type of shots, but that's okay. You wear the defense out, then they make a mistake, and the puck ends up in their net. So let's keep that up.
That one came out behind the blue line. Put back in.
Yeah, they're going to call that intentional icing, so the faceoff will come all the way back down into the Chester County zone. 10:01 here left in the second.
Nate chips that ahead to himself, and he'll race after it. He's got a step, skates in, tries to cut to the middle, backhand in front. Goaltender makes the save and keeps it out.
He tried to lay off a nice backhander. Might have been better if he took a quick shot, or he had a man breaking down the slot, but he was just a little behind. Probably the better play was to take the shot, but that's okay. Got a good shot on net.
Good redirection there for Marker. He's got it. He's got a few to handle. It drifts up. Shapiro winds up, blasts there. That was deflected in front.
That was an excellent tip by Nate in front.
DeWitt had a second opportunity, but...
Good tip. Yeah, good tip, and he just kind of skied it over the net.
So that'll bring that out. Neutral zone for face-off just outside of the Blue Hen zone. Puck just sits there. They looked at it for a minute. Finally put it into the Blue Hen zone. Ivanovich tries to make the move, loses an edge. Backhand up. Beeman chips it ahead, was looking for DeWitt, but he couldn't get to that. It'll go the length of the ice and whistle for icing. As it's 1:15, I'd like to thank all of you for watching. I know you have other viewing options right now.
There's nothing else on but this, Ed.
Puck hits ahead. Easy was able to get it. Pepe's got it, and he's in with speed. Skates the middle, gets the shot off. Goaltender's able to hold on to that. Again, Cougars continually work this Blue Hen goalie.
He's playing really well, Ed. I think what Cougars need to just don't get frustrated, just keep shooting. Crash that net for some rebounds. That's what they need to do. He's really good with his angles, though, so they may have to try to make a move side to side. Definitely get some traffic in front of him, screen him so he can't take away his eyes. Can't save what he can't see.
Battle for the puck here, and the board's right below us. Easy's able to come away with it and get it into the zone. Bodies still come together. And around the other side. Shot there from the point, goes off. A body sits in front. Backhand attempt there from Pepe. It sits there. They finally comes back to the middle. Blue Hens get a stick on it and move it out.
Well, good pressure, but I think we're going to end up with a penalty here against Chester County. Refs are conferring here below us. Not quite sure what they're calling. Maybe they're seeing if it was something more than just a 2-minute minor. So we just got a minor penalty against Jack Demboski there for elbowing. So looks like they may have been conferring about something more, but Chester County might be lucky to just get away with 2 minutes there.
So with just over 8 minutes to go here in the second period, Blue Hens, the power play opportunity. Face-off win shot from the point. Justin Marvel's able to hold on to that.
Before that, Chester County was getting a lot of pressure. Hopefully they can hold down the fort here with the power play and then get right back out there and try and get to the
Another good face-off win from the Blue Hens. They fan on that shot, but they're able to pick it up. Battle for there at the blue line. Knocked down. It's forced out. Baroni gets a stick on it, and he's able to go the length of the ice from the right side of the red line because, again, you can get whistled for icing even if you're a man down. Blue Hens looking to regroup and head back down. Tied up in skates, and they force themselves in offsides. Puck goes all the way back down, and it will have just enough for icing.
All right, Ed, did it again. 16 minutes left here in the second.
Well, that's all right because I just got a message that I've been playing the background music the entire time. So.
Bunch of amateurs up here, literally.
Cougars down in their end. Navazio has it. He's able to redirect out.
That should be intentional. Yeah, that's all the way down. That was not a smart move.
So they call that intentional, and they'll bring that face-off all the way down.
That was the most obvious intentional there ever was.
So just under a minute left on the Dubosky penalty. Face-off win there. Shot from Nate Kelly has that in. Goaltender squeezes it.
They are doing a really good job on the face-offs. Got to get in front of the net, though. Again, take away this goalie's eyes. He's going to make that save 10 times out of 10.
Good turnaround shot. The goalie's able to redirect that into the corner. Nice pressure there. Kelly backhands down. He gets a nudge into the glass for his effort. Beeman gets back to get it. He's able to put it all the way down.
That's actually a good call.
No icing.
Really good call.
From behind the net. Ivanovich down all the way in. He'll go the length of the ice. Tries to center it. Bodies come together in front.
So we got an injured blue hen in front of the net. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I think he was cutting in front, and he got hit. I think that's Joe Willis.
So 6 seconds remaining on the blue hand man advantage. And I guess it's probably good that I normally...
Kind of sportsmanlike? That's what I thought. So that was a minor penalty on the Blue Hens there for the guy that was hurt. His name's Joe Willis. He tends to do that on occasion. He said something to the refs, and I don't think they were too happy about it. Not sure what you could pick up at home, but there's some salty language going on below us.
Well, that is hockey, isn't it?
It is. I don't think the FCC has any jurisdictions over us, though, do they?
Looks like there's some excitement over in the benches as well, in the spectator bench.
Oh.
As a little...
Didn't see that.
Carry over there.
Yep. Well, that person's just left the building. We're 6:17 left here in the second 1-1 hockey game. 6 seconds left on the Chester County penalty. Then they'll go on a 2-minute power play. 154 will be left on it for them. It's almost a full power play. Looks like the refs are done talking to the Blue Hen bench. So, face-off should go deep in the Blue Hen end. The ref's having some words with the spectators now.
I think he's letting them know that foul language or anything abusive from the spectators can also result in a penalty to your team. So they will skate 4 aside for the next 6 seconds, and then Chester County will go to the man advantage. Puck down. Chester County now with the man advantage.
Ah, he's calling that. It's a bad call. That was a bad call. Liam's back checking, tries to lift the guy's stick, and he calls a penalty. So, all right, so the ref did a nice job explaining why that was a penalty. Liam was back checking, lifted the guy's stick, but as soon as he gets the hands, he says that's a penalty. So you're allowed to back check on the stick, you just can't touch the hands. That's where Liam made a mistake. So now 4 aside for the next minute 49.
Big shot there. Blue Hens goes wide. And we will skate with a lot of open ice at 4 aside hockey for the next minute and a half. Beeman off the boards to himself. He goes in, tries to cut to the middle. Opportunity there, and in!
He scores. Oh! What a beautiful goal. So we should be 4 aside. I'm not sure he comes out of the box.
No,
looks like 92 got out. Yeah, okay. So it's still going to be 4 aside, but that was an excellent play by Colin Beeman, flying down the left wing, came in, cut in front. Guy tried to take the body. Colin said none of that. Cut in front to his forehand, fired it low. It looked like it went through the 5-hole. The replay error comes in front and is able to get it through.
Chester County with the puck. Big wind up there from the Piro. Goaltender sees that all the way, and he'll glove it and hang on.
All right, Ed, maybe you can help us get us back there. There you go. Back to the game. Thank you very much.
That's all right.
Got the replay, though. 2-1 Chester County, 5:28 here left in the second.
Face-off win there from the Blue Hens. They hold it along the boards. And they're able to move it out. Still skating 4 aside here. Beeman gets back to it, and he'll go back. Give himself a little opportunity. He'll go up.
What a
nice bounce off the boards there. Pepe has it, centers it, goes all the way across. Beeman's got it again. Over to Pira, winds up and blasts. That goes wide. Huge shot there. Beeman with it again, steps to the middle, bodies come together and go down.
I'm not sure how that's not a penalty, Ed. You can't get much more obvious than that. Tripped him coming into the slot.
Pira races over to keep that in. Push back in low. Opportunity there. That rolled off Navazio's stick. Otherwise, he had a good chance. Bouncing puck in behind Justin Marvel. Beeman plays it off the boards to himself. He'll look. He'll go all the way up. Blue Hens have a short power play for the next 5 seconds. Off the boards, and we're back to even strength, 5-a-side hockey. Puck kept in at the line there by the Blue Hens. Put back down low.
Oh, my. Now they're calling Colin with a check there. I think he thought it was late. He's calling it a rough. I think the puck was gone is why he's calling a rough. It was a good solid check from Colin, but the ref deemed it a bit too late. .349 here left in the second.
Puck down. Blue Hens with 2-minute opportunity to try and tie this game up. Bodies come together. Rolling puck comes out. Good swat there from Maroney to go all the way down. Goaltender comes out to play that and set it up. Puck goes off a skate at the blue line, in and out of the zone, so they'll whistle ice or offsides. Blue Hens directed up through the neutral zone and into the Chester County end. Feed to the middle. Good pick up there. Able to force it out.
Oh, man. Refs are missing a lot there. As offsides are Blue Hen, and they didn't call that either.
Chester County's able to put it in deep to the Blue Hens end. Still just under a minute and a half remaining on that penalty kill for them. Roney goes back. Kelly goes off the boards and puts it back into the Blue Hen zone. Force them to go the length of the ice one more time. From center ice. Blue Hens in the Chester County end. Put out in front is blocked. Puck sits there for a second. Had it all the way across, but no blue jerseys there. Nate Kelly with it. He's able to get it out through center ice, all the way down, and no icing. Thompson racing over. Comes in the middle. Hero to Navazio. 30 seconds remaining on the power play. Turnaround shot there, goes off a body and in. Power play goal for the Blue Hens will tie this game at 2.
Yeah, that was another seeing eye shot. We had one of those yesterday. Like it deflected off the defender and went behind. Justin, not much you can do on that one.
So with just over 2 minutes to go in the second period, the game is tied once again at 2. Bodies come together at the blue line. They work for it there. Beeman turns around, goes hard off the glass. It'll go the length of the ice. In on net, so no icing there. Goaltender forced to play it. Kept in. Peasy gets it over. Pepe has it. He backhands out in front, sits there. The big swing there. High tie, but goaltender was in good position. Up to the point. Henry with it there. He'll chop it. It's deflected. It goes wide. Blue Hens look to clear it up again. Henry racing over to keep that in. Puck goes in the middle. Goes in and out. Offsides whistled. 1 minute remaining here in the second period of a tie game. Puck behind the net. Peasy's first one to it. Shields the puck, but they're able to knock it off his stick and force it out to the middle. Henry with it there. He gets one that's deflected. It pops all the way up and over. Pepe racing over for it. Puts it over to Beeman. He's got to settle that down. Takes a hop and goes up. Hits the glass behind the goaltender. Turnaround shot there is blocked. Easy with it from behind. He tries to go to the middle, but Blue Hens are able to get a stick on it, and they move it out of the zone. Beeman spins around. Gets it up. Final few seconds of this one. And with that buzzer, second period comes to an end. It's a tie score game. We'll take a quick break and be back with third period action after this. So third period about to get underway. I know we've gotten a few messages from those of you watching at home, and we've been a little neglect on both by playing the music through the game and not really keeping up on the scoring, but we are good now. 17 minutes is the correct time. The score is correct at 2 apiece.
Clock's always right at the start of the period. That's good.
And with that, third period action is underway. Thompson in across the line. He'll flutter one in behind the net. Try to bring it out to the middle. Blue Hens try to push that through, and they're able to get it out to the neutral zone. Battled for there at the line. Cristiano is able to move it ahead into the Delaware end. Forced behind the net. Thompson couldn't get a stick on that. Bosky with a shot.
And it goes in.
Turnaround shot from the point. Looks like he gets some help. And in it goes.
Well, we got the celebration. We got the celebration. Let's just say Jack took a shot from the point. I don't know if it deflected or not, but I think it may have just, the goalie didn't see it. And that's what I say, take his eyes away, and it ends up in the back of the net. So that was a really good, just keep throwing pucks at the net, and you never know what can happen.
Another play there in front.
I didn't same place where they scored their goal.
So. Up to the point. Beeman has it there. Turnaround, flips it to the middle, goes off a stick into the near corner. They go all the way up to the point. Henry with a shot. Goaltender's able to save that. Swing there by Marker, but he couldn't get his stick on that bouncing puck. Leinen in. Marker has it. Gets the shot there. Goaltender makes the save, but a big rebound. Batted back up. It's the middle. Henry with a chop out there. That's redirected wide. Leinen tries to backhand that to the middle, but knocked down. Marker turn around and then directed it in. Getting a little extracurricular activities on the ice.
Game's a little chippy.
Puck moved out to the middle. Beeman makes the move. Steps in across the line. Flip shot there, goes off the bar and up and out of
Goalie
play.
got a piece. You got to give credit to the goalie on making the save. He got a piece of it. It went right off the crossbar. Collins playing a really great game today. He's got his 2 goals, but overall he's just commands the defensive zone, and his rushes have been excellent.
Blue Hens win that draw. They go up the glass, try to get it out, but it takes a bounce and stays in. Fazio gets a check for his effort there. Up to the line, kept in, shot there. Goaltender's able to see that and hold on.
Really good play there by Liam to get it in front. Johnny just missed it. Kept in by Nate, took a shot. Goalie made an easy save.
Race the other direction. Marvel comes out to play that out of harm's way. Whistle there.
We got coincidentals coming up. Looks like Liam for Chester County. Not quite sure who for Delaware, but they got 2 coincidental roughing minors. So manpower will be the same on the ice, 5-on-5.
I would say the refs might be trying to keep a lid on this now. Oh. A little bit of a trip there, nothing called. Puck goes the other direction. Bring the puck all the way down into the Blue Hens' end. Offensive zone opportunity here for the Cougars. Puck in behind the net. Hero racing over to keep that in. Good help there from Thompson's, able to push it back down low. Baroni directs it behind the net. They go all the way up, gets past the Blue Hens, all the way down. Beeman has to race back to get a hold of that one. Burns puts on the brakes, but he goes down. Gets back up, tries to get it over to Thompson, but that was knocked away from him. Beeman's knocked down again. Still no call there. Ivanovich with the puck. He's chopped at as he crosses the line. Backhands in, but that goes wide of the net. Big swing there, all the way down, and that'll be icing.
Shot totals are 31-10, Chester County, and I really think they have a few more than that. Yet the score is still just 3-2, so got to keep it up.
DeWitt tries to pick that up off the boards. He'll leave it ahead. All the way up. Linerton with a step. Makes the move. Oh, puck rolls off his stick. He can't get a clean shot.
Just got away from him.
All the way up. Dabowski with the bear. He'll wind up. Take that. That was blocked. Chip it back up. Dabowski picks it up. Puts it over to Henry. He'll turn around. He's worked on there. Leads on his man. They try to step out in front. Puck sat there for a minute. Henry's able to come over. And they finally get it out. Linerton from the red line puts it deep. DeWitt will chase. DeWitt leaned on behind the net. Marker tried to center that. Puck the other direction. Blue Hens step in. They get a shot. That'll go way up and out of play. And they'll get a whistle. With just over 12 minutes to go here in this third period game, Cougars lead by 1, score of 3-2. Face-off will be to the left of Justin Marvel. Nate Kelly tries to go hard up the board, kept in at the point. Big blind swing there, that's blocked in the front. Hit their own player, and he's hurt. Peasy's out of the box, that gets in front of him, but he's gonna skate after it. Tried to drop it there for Pepe. It rolls around the other direction. Fazio races over for it. Blue Hens try to redirect it behind, but Pepe picks up the loose puck. Up to the point, Kelly there, quick shot, that gets by and stays wide. Peasy with it. He'll go up to the point, Capiro with it. He tries to take the shot, that rides up the stick and blocked. Peasy tries to center it, opportunity there.
Off the crossbar.
That stays out. Piro winds up again, that one's deflected wide. Back in the corner, Tapiro with it there. He centers it in front, hits the body, rolls around, still loose. Puck in the corner.
At least 5 good shots there, Ed.
Pepe was shouldered off of that one. Peasy's forced, and the Blue Hens get a stick, and they send it the length of the ice, and that will be icing.
That may have been the best sustainable pressure the Cougars have had all game. Really good chances. Liam backhanded in front. Looks like Johnny hit the crossbar. Thank you for stopping the clock, Ed.
Shot count now stands at 33 for the Cougars.
Yeah, and they only got 2 of those, like 5 or 6 shots. Chester County's really bringing the heat now.
Wind up there. Goaltender's able to squeeze that and hold on for another whistle. Puck sat there in front, drifts in the blue paint. Opportunity there, goes off the side of the net.
I'm not quite sure what the whistle was for there. Maybe the net came off or the ref lost sight of it? Net off, okay.
For those of you who've been sticking with our broadcast, at least a few minutes ago, there was still no score in the Eagles game. Up to the point. Beeman rips it there. Goaltender makes the initial save, sits loose. Henry chops at it, but that's deflected wide.
And I think that's a penalty against Connor for interfering with the Delaware defender. So Delaware goes back on the power play. 10:38 left here in the third period. Big kill coming up here for the Cougars.
So Blue Hens looking to capitalize on the man advantage and try and tie this game.
They scored their last goal on the power play.
They skate in, there's the shot and score. So Blue Hens take advantage of the man and use it to tie this game at 3.
Well, that was a beautiful goal. Defender sidestepped the Chester County winger coming out. Sorry we don't have that replay. He sidestepped him, walked right in and shot short side. Really good play. Tie game here, 10:30 left here in the third.
So all knotted at 3. Forced into the Blue Hen end. Blue Hen looks to move it out. Pepe got a glove on that, but Fazio is able to force it down low, and he'll chase. Try to get it out, send it the other direction. Kelly will backhand and keep it in at the point. Centered in front, goes through the blue paint. Nobody's able to get a stick on that one. Pepe forces it back down low. Peasy's there. He's got 2 blue jerseys to deal with. Knocked off of his stick. Piro skates in, hold the line. forced back up. Big shot there from the point. Goaltender makes the save. Rebound in the corner. Another shot. That one's deflected up and over the net. Pepe races over for that. Chester County Buzz has big opportunity, sits there. DePiro winds up from the point, but that goes wide. Fazio racing over. They try to go all the way up and around, and they'll be able to get it out. And the Blue Hens have sent their players off on a change. Big offensive draw or opportunity there. They mishandle the puck. Blue Hens able to gather that up. Puck sits and skates. Hero knocks it away. Blue Hens gathered up. They send it the other direction. Kelly with it. Will backhand up. Cristiano has it. Cristiano across the line takes the shot, but that one's deflected into the corner. Thompson there. He bodies his man off the play. Cristiano's there with it. He's hit hard, and he'll draw the penalty.
Yeah, that was a hit from behind there. It looked like he got him when he wasn't ready for it. That's our friend, number 92. And now Chester County goes on the power play.
So, with the man advantage, Chester County will try and take advantage of this.
I think Luke was a little shaken up on that.
And
or Connor, sorry. Connor was a little shaken up on that hit.
Blue Hens able to get the loose puck, and they'll send it the length of the ice, and it will run out of steam before it can get icing.
Yeah, that's third period ice. You're not going to get a lot of icings in the third period. It's going to have to really heave it down.
Good work there from the Blue Hens to try and eat up some time in the Chester County end. Beeman with it. Across center ice. Drops it there. Pepe has it, leaves it. Big wind up from DePiro. That goes off a helmet and almost.
Wow. Lemos got a nice goal on that one off his helmet. That's why you wear a helmet.
He redirects it down low. Peasy with it. Beeman directs over. Pepe gets the shot, but that goes over the net.
Nice passing plays. Just couldn't get that on net.
Beeman with it. They're set up. Domboski turn around there, but he holds on to it. Back to Beeman. Back to Domboski. He'll squeeze off, but that one's blocked. Blue Hens able to pick it up and skate it out.
Yeah, that puck's got to get through. He's got to try to just get it through that defender out there.
Scarborough flips one in. Marvel gloves it, but he'll put it right back in play. Looking for the home run pass there. He's ridden, but he stays with it. Puts on the brakes and waits for help. Up for Beeman. Beeman's got it. He'll do the spin around move. Backhands over to Kelly. Kelly will flip that. That one goes high. DePiro winds up. That one catches a stick and goes out of play. About 30 seconds remaining on the Chester County man advantage. Just over 7 minutes in this game. Tied at 3.
Good pressure. Get some good looks.
Face-off win. DePiro winds up. That goes in on net. Goaltender's got it, but he wasn't sure. Once again, DePiro's trying to put that through the goaltender.
Got to find a corner.
Blue Hens get first possession, go around. Chester County races over to get to it. Cristiano works on his man along the boards. Bodies come together. Blue Hens try to get a stick on it, and they're able to force it out to the middle. Hero to Kelly. Kelly. Back to Navazio. He can't hold on to that. Cristiano kicks it out of his skates. Hero flutters one in. Blue Hens have it. They'll wind up, go the length of the ice. But that's icing.
6:19 remaining here in the third, tied up at 3.
We are back to 5-a-side hockey. back up to the point. Henry had it there. He flutters it back down low. Marker had an opportunity. It goes off the boards. Beeman's able to keep that in. He skates around, looking for an open spot. Feeds it to the middle.
Oh.
Great opportunity there.
Wow.
Marker gets knocked down.
Yeah, he was tripped up from behind.
Beeman turnaround shot. That goes up into the net.
Goalie had no idea where that was. It was deflected over the net.
Whew. I'm exhausted after this one.
It's a frustrating game because they're dominating the play. I mean, the shot totals are 38-11, and that's not even correct. I think they even have more than that, and yet they're tied. So it's a frustrating game in that sense.
Puck is down. Chester County with it. They try to go up to the point, but too much on that. Beeman wasn't able to keep that in. Over to Bosky. Bosky back to Beeman. They go off the boards. That one drifts in on net. Goaltender will cover it up. .538 to go here in this one. Score still tied at 3 apiece. Pepe tried to spin around with that, but he had a blue jersey to deal with. Tugged that there a little bit, drifts out in front.
What was going on there? I'm not sure what the ref called on that.
I think the net was knocked off. They weren't sure if it actually stayed off, but another offensive zone draw for Chester County. Turnaround shot. That one's deflected into the corner. Pepe with it there. He has to avoid a check. Forced all the way into the corner. Boboski races over for it. He'll put it back down. It bounces off the net. Goaltender's able to see that. Cover it up. Stop play once again.
Once again, a lot of good pressure for a lot of good pressure from Chester County. Good chances in front, just couldn't seem to get one and get a clean look.
Pepe with a shot, big save there, bigger rebound. Up to the point, forced out. Chester County needs to regroup. Tied up in skates. Liam's got it. Tries to shield it. Wind up shot there. Big save goes in. So off of a redirection, it goes between the legs and in. Chester County takes the lead with just under 5 minutes to go left in this game.
That was a great play. Liam threw it wide, and then I think it was Joe DiPiero who took the shot, and Ty Navazio got around in front of the net. He was able to get it right past the goalie down low. 4-3 lead here with 4:40 left here in the third.
So with that, Blue Hens will call timeout.
That was well-deserved. It's well-deserved, Ed. I mean, they're really playing good hockey. Delaware's doing a decent job parking the bus in front of their goalie and blocking a lot of shots, but Chester County is just relentless. So 4:40 left. They got to stay out of the box, play smart defensively, get the pucks deep, make Delaware go the full length of the ice. Delaware hasn't really, other than the 2 power play goals, they haven't really generated a whole lot of offense. So Chester County continues to play good neutral zone and defensive coverage. They should be fine. But we've seen stranger things happen. A 1-goal lead. It's a little precarious here late in the game.
Smart hockey at this point. That's going to be the key to holding on to the lead and coming away with the win today.
That was a really tough angle from Ty. You couldn't really see it on the replay, but goalie made a good solid save, and Ty was almost on the goal line when he was able to take that shot, and he got it through the goalie and into the back of the net. Again, well-deserved.
So as the teams finish their cheer, they'll skate out to center ice, and we'll wrap up this game. We just got our update. Eagles currently lead Washington by a score of 10-0. Puck kept in the Chester County end. They just let it sit there. Thompson's able to finally backhand that out to the middle. Put back in offsides. So they'll face that off in the neutral zone. Puck chipped in, glove down by Cristiano, and he moves it ahead to Thompson. Thompson tried to get that all the way over through skates to Maroney, but it goes wide. Maroney with it there.
Smart play by Finn to throw behind the net. Don't want to blindly throw it in front.
Oh, dangerous play there.
That was dangerous.
Goaltender just dropped on that in time to keep it out of the net.
Clock is accurate for those watching at home. Got that right here in the third.
Puck goes all the way around far side. Maroney over there. He's bumped. Dig it out of skates. Shot there. Goaltender makes that save. Push back up to the point. Forced out there. Finally flipped back, but the Blue Hens able to gather the loose puck. They pick it up from center ice and move it deep into the Chester County end. Beeman back for it there. He goes hard off the boards. Kept in at the point. Almost overskated and forces it down. Beeman has to go and retrieve it again. Overskates that, puts it behind. Gets passed through there. Bosky's got to work with one along the boards. They go high. Blue Hens were able to keep that in.
That was a good call. The center ice ref didn't call a hand pass, but the one in the trailing defensive zone did, which actually was a hand pass. It's a good thing. Chester County was having some trouble getting it out there.
So they'll face that off in the neutral zone. Just over 3 minutes remaining here in this game. Bosky gets it up. Put up at the line. Bosio has it there. They struggle for it. And it's able to squirt out. Chester County needs to regroup. He's come together there. Blue Hens with the puck. Work from the neutral zone. Peasy strips him from that. Backhands over. Pepe's got it, takes the shot. Goaltender makes the save and drops on the puck to get the whistle.
Nifty play by Liam, the backhand net to Johnny, who got a really good shot on net. Another fine save by Luke Bordley.
2.5 to go here in this one. Puck up the point, kept in there. Big shot, hits a body in front. Cristiano takes that shot, hits the outside of the net, bounces out in front. Goaltender's able to steer that aside. Put up the boards. Thompson tries to flutter that to the middle, but nothing but blue jerseys there. Chopped out in the middle. Willis, he's leaned on. Gets it over. Piro gets it to Henry.
All right. 2 minutes even left here in the third, and looks like Chester County's going on the power play, so got to be smart here on this power play. 92 with a slash against Chester County. That might be his third of the game, second, third, I'm not sure.
I think that's his third.
So they just play smart. There's 2 minutes even, not 1:30. 2 minutes even left.
Back up to the point. Big wine there. That hits the blue paint. They're able to clear it out. Henry tried to keep that in, but not before it gets out to the middle, so that's offsides. Back all the way over. Beeman backhands that into the offensive zone. Blue Hens use the boards and force it back out. Beeman to the Bosky. Bosky can't handle that at first, goes back to Beeman. Defenseman play catch again, directed all the way up. Blue Hens got a stick on it, but not before they get it in the zone. Easy turnaround shot there, goes wide. Bosky from the blue line looks to wind up, directs down, but it goes off a skate. The Blue Hens gather the loose puck and force it down into the Chester County end. Beeman goes off the boards. Bosky puts it in the middle. Vazio brings that in. He skates behind the net. Turnaround shot goes through the blue paint. No one can get a stick on that. Bosky puts it back down. Back up to the point there. Beeman back over. Happy with it. Turn around, gets in the middle. Good opportunity there for Navazio, but that's directed wide. Beeman tries to get that down low, but it's knocked down. Blue Hens gather up and move it to the middle. In the zone.
Great play by Colin.
Beeman makes the move and gets a response from his bench. Big wind-up shot there. Huge save by the goalie. Last few seconds of this one. Beeman goes off the glass into the corner. Last 10 seconds. Piro just directs it over. Navazio with it, takes the final shot. That'll drift up and over, and that will end it.
That was way harder than it should be, Ed. But we'll take the W. Good win for the boys after yesterday's tough loss. A nice choice of music.
I couldn't find it fast enough. I forgot what I named it. And so as this one comes to an end, as they do their handshakes, Chester County comes away with a 4-3 win, totally dominating in shots, 48-11. I believe we only have one game next weekend, and I think that there is a time change on that to a 5:30 start time. So look for our broadcast there. For those of us here in the broadcast booth, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.